What's up, guys? We're here with the guys from Creative HYST, Saudi Arabia's premier grindcore band. Only grindcore band. What's your name and what do you do in the band?
I'm Talal, and I'm on drums.
Fawaz, bass vocals.
Isam, guitar.
Maybe how'd you guys get a band together and met each other and found out, you guys like metal and you want to play grindcore?
It started in the U.S.
U.S. You guys were living there?
We were living in Virginia. We were kids. Yeah, so it all started, it was just kind of like a childhood fantasy, like, oh, let's just start a band. We just started listening to metal and stuff, and we were like, we want to do this, So that's how it pretty much started, like any other band. And eventually we got back to Saudi around like 2001, 2002. And that's when we actually picked up the instruments and started learning.
Yeah, I remember you guys used to post on the fry.com forums for any of the OG scenesters in watching this. And it's pretty cool that you guys are still around from back then, I remember, and you're still a band today, because many bands in the region just they play for a while and then they leave to wherever countries and they just officially disband. So you guys are just taking this really seriously and really professionally?
I mean, it was a sign, I think, since we came back from Saudi. We arrived a year before Tom did, and all we had was an email, like a vague email. I almost check every 6 months, so it was we got lucky basically that we regrouped, and we just right after that, since that worked out, I guess we were sticking.
We were really serious about it. That's all that matters. We were serious. Even when I left to the States for school, we still kept in touch, sending me riffs and songs for me to play. I recorded.
Yeah, we actually recorded the album while he was in the U.S.
Recorded drum tracks in D.C. and the vocals and guitars were in Saudi. And we were exchanging stuff, and we're not gonna stop. We didn't plan on stopping, and we're not planning on stopping anytime soon.
More bands here should be doing this, because I think not all the people are in it for the long term, and they just want to play shows or maybe impress their friends, or
they grow out of it eventually.
It's our lives. I mean, people, someone like to have a band as a second. I actually, my band comes first, then I work, then I try to provide, and any money I make on the side, I reinvest it in the band.
If you guys are doing this in Saudi, like, if people can't do it in any of the other countries where it's more relaxed, it's definitely really cool and really inspirational for you guys to be doing it in Saudi. How you guys get through with all the stuff happening there?
Pretty much fuel.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at your average Joe, whatever. I mean, it just scares us that we end up like the typical Saudi. You just grow up, get married, have kids, and work a dead-end job. I mean, and that's it. They're fucking content. I don't know. I just can't just live that way. I want to meet other people. I don't know, man. Just everything that comes with music. That's awesome, man. Basically, the reason why I see others don't continue what they do, I think they got started for the wrong reasons. The people who start for the wrong reasons never last. I've never seen it in sports, music, anything. They just never last.
And you guys haven't been through any trouble in Saudi Arabia, nothing serious, because of playing this music?
We know people who got into a lot of trouble, but they kind of...
They were asking for it.
Yeah.
I mean, they were making waves. They knew. I don't know. It's like they forgot where they lived. I think. I don't know, man. It's just like with the momentum that's going on. It's like, I think it resembles when people get like, when they start making a lot of money, they think they're like.
Yeah,
they can never be. You can never lose that and lose what you made. And they
always play it safe.
Yeah, and it's like one blow, it killed the scene, and we
really
can't play any show.
So it's definitely in terms of a live music scene, and it's dead. Yeah. You guys played Maryland Death Fest in the States. Like, how'd that get together? Because it's a pretty big deal for a band from this region to be playing such an extreme, well-known festival in the States. How'd that get together?
Actually, it started from the forum, SMN News. The guy who did our work just, thought for the fuck of it, he just promote us there. And he got positive feedback that he wasn't expecting, because he said those guys usually bash, anything he brings. Anyway, a guy took interest named Brian. He interviewed us, and then like 2 years later or something, we announced that we were gonna go play in the States. That was 2010. We just want. It's like, you know, we're gonna play in this. We had no idea how the hell we're gonna do it. We didn't even come up with a budget. We said, you know what, we're gonna go to the States. We're gonna play a few shows. We just announced that, and then he comes in and fucking hooks us up, man. He hooked 2 shows, NYC and yeah, and also Houston. Yeah, I mean, Cat Bomb, Brian and Vanessa, they're the ones who put it together, and they basically after that. They saw.
We thank to this day. You know?
Yeah, we thank this day. Then afterwards, basically, I think Brian put in a good word for us because we actually we showed that we were serious enough to actually come across just to play 2 shows, and I think that helped a lot with MDF.
And now you guys are here in Dubai. Spellbind's putting on the Hate Eternal show. How do you guys feel about coming here, closer to home, not so far, not across an ocean, just you're bordering UAE country? How do you guys feel about this show?
We've always wanted to play Dubai, like for a while. Every chance we got, it was just something that had to come up, like whether it's our jobs or something, you know. So it's pretty exciting. It's the first time playing, you know, a country. It's something special, something you're gonna remember.
It's been a long time coming, so you know, we plan on fucking putting a show for you guys.
What better way to do it than, I mean, to be alongside Hate Eternal.
What do you guys think in general about just the Middle Eastern scene and the Dubai scene?
I see Dubai's scene compared to it's not the same as before. I mean, I used to see these videos and people used to go nuts, you know, like a lot of people used to show up, and then like I don't know, just like last year and last 2 years, I don't know. It's like it's not hip anymore. I don't know what's the term, but it's like and they like I don't know if they like your music or not because they're just standing there and like looking. I'm like, okay, am I doing anything wrong? I don't know.
Hopefully tonight we'll get a crazy crowd and we'll get a second chance to impress you guys. So you guys put out a new album, Slaves to Conformity, recently. You guys have that on Bandcamp, which is a really good place to be putting albums.
Totally.
I mean, I mean, I was worried because this record's been taking too long, and it's like, you know, I don't know, I just feel it adds more pressure, you know. It's like, what the fuck are these guys doing, man? It's taking too long, you know.
The history, the entire history behind this recording is just, it's crazy. It took at least 3 years to...
at least 3 years. It's been hectic, a lot of fucking headache, but in the end it was worth it. I mean, I honestly didn't expect this much positive feedback like so soon.
And do you guys have any last words, any shout outs you want to give to anyone before we...
Come out to the shows, support your local bands. You know, if you don't, the scene is gone, you know.
I want to thank Kevin Talley actually for playing with us 2 songs and agreeing to meet up with me and recording the drum set. Learned a lot from him. And the organizers in America, Vanessa, Brian, for giving us a chance.
Perversion, Hate Eternal, everyone, man.
They got it covered.
All right, cool, guys. This is Creative Waste from Saudi Arabia, and hopefully they get to come back here again soon.